Hey everyone, this is GosuDad, and welcome back to Season 5 of the Blizzard Online Ladder. And once again, here I am playing a live game, live cast, TvT on Entombed Valley against a slightly favored Terran. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with my production, unlike last time. And once again, I'll be trying my bring your own Banshee, BYOB. Another name for the that I've given to the 111 build. Let's see how we do. So this time, if the game goes a little bit long, I will be breaking this up into two casts, one of the game itself and one of the replay. And my wife is out with my son for a late night trip to Joann's to get some sewing stuff. And well, frankly, if she comes back in and I hear that garage door opening, we are going for an all-in and ending this game. So we'll see how that goes tonight. See how fast this is. Hopefully this will be a pretty quick game, but you never know. Alright, let's drop off some minerals and get him going. Okay, so once again playing against a Terran player, so it'll be interesting to see what he does in response. The last player I played, he brought a group in fairly early, and that was kind of disastrous for him. My tanks were able to throw him off, and so, okay. And now I lost. Really? Gonna be a quick win for the BYOB. Just started mining. Okay. Just say up to you and see how this see how this game goes. Oh. Well, if he really does go for a worker rush, that would be very interesting indeed. Okay, well let's try to keep this economy rolling here. I will go for a double gas start. Try to get a lot of gas. That was one of the things that I think that I had a problem with last time. Was getting that gas started, but honestly, I really can't remember what was the main stumbling block for me. I think it was mainly that the Banshees and the tanks are really good against armored units, but not good at all against little units like the Zerglings. So I think that was a well, let's go ahead and bring him out and see what is out there to be seen. At this point, just want to keep up the production levels with my units here and keep things building at a constant rate, and I should be getting close to building that factory. Perfect timing on that. I'll just kind of keep that building up, and let's go ahead and move this guy out and see where my opponent is. He did have a slower start with the, like he mentioned, he was AFK briefly at the beginning of the game, which is really too bad. I would have been fine with, well, I guess there's not that much that I could do. I had no idea that that was happening. So, oh, look at that. He's got a little SCV. He's going to try to draw me away. Be interesting to see what happens with that. And let's go ahead and build, should we build the barracks or just be ready and prepared for the starport coming up as soon as that comes out? Looks like I'm going to go ahead and be ready for that starport. Look at that. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and plop down a tech lab. So that's a little bit different than last time that we played as far as that goes. He's kind of microing my guy away, and I do want to make sure, I do want to see if there's anything up here just to make sure that he doesn't completely distract me from finding his base. Looks like that was not it, so let's it's okay for me to sacrifice an SCV. I just want to go up there and see what, oh, look at that. See, now I'm running into problems here. Supply blocked already. I'm not going to be able to make that siege tank when I want to. I'm not going to be able to make a lot of things when I want to. So that is a huge blunder there. So in light of that, let's just go ahead and start making tech buildings, because we are going to be behind on supply. Going to be starting to bank up supply there, which is a huge mistake on my part as far as the timing, but it may really work out in the end, because he was, as he mentioned, delayed. Ooh, so that SCV was really just kind of drawing me away, unless he's going to have some kind of cheese going on here. Now he's finding me very well prepared for him, And let's go ahead and bring out the Banshees. Come on there. Now, as you can see, this build is pretty heavy on minerals, and so, ooh, look at that. So I have a lot of minerals banked up because I don't have enough buildings to take advantage of those minerals. We're going to go ahead and expand, which you might argue is not necessarily the best situation to be in, to be behind on, yeah, to be behind on that. And he's just gonna, look at that, he's just gonna scan and see what's going in and try to move this tank away. He's gonna see that I have tanks on the way. He's probably, yeah, he can probably see the tech lab as well and see that I'm going for some kind of quick build here. Gonna have to pause on using gas because I really want that other Banshee to come out. So just continue to be building, tanks there. Ooh, I really should have used that. Extra energy from the orbital command to put down a supply depot extension. So it looks like I'm going to be stuck here off of this. So I should go ahead and start researching some other things until these supply depots get done. I'm really kind of stuck, which I guess that'd be the moral of the story for this game so far, is to keep up on that supply count. And I guess I'll go ahead and get rolling with this. I'd really like another Banshee though, so we'll just try to keep that on its way. And do we have enough for this? We really don't have enough for this. Let's just go ahead and do that. And he's using a lot of scans, trying to see what's coming his way. He can see this pretty large army up at the front. I'm not sure if he can see how much. Well, I think I have too many guys on that. Look at that. Let's put them over there. And let's just keep up that production. Let's try to get some kind of thing going on here. Try to get now at this point, one thing that I want to remember is that it's not super important. Let's get that out, come on. It's not super important for me to in this first attack, which, you know, I did last time basically, but it's not necessarily super important for me to do that. In general, I want to be able to move forward with okay, so remember last time I said we were behind on production? Well, let's solve that problem. Let's build a couple of barracks. A completely maxed out Terran base can handle boy, this is kind of hard to do while casting, huh? A completely maxed out Terran, actually any supply line that's completely maxed out will have about completely maxed out mineral line will produce about 700 minerals, and maxed out gas will produce, as you can see, I got a lot of gas I need to make up for here. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, not quite done yet. Additional supply depots. What is going on here? Yeah, so with all this production, I'm going to have to be making a lot of supply depots. So that's going to be a problem. And put that down. Yeah, I've got additional supply depots. Almost seen additional supply depots almost immediately. Okay, this is a pretty good force. So what I was going to say is that I can support about probably about, well, whatever you can support on one base, you can support double off of 2 bases. So I should be able. Oh, and really I need to save my gas, so do a Marine for him. And you can see I have lots of minerals here. I really should go ahead and feel safe to build just lots of stuff. So I really just need to keep up this production. And this is a pretty good force. Last time I took SCVs with me, but I'm just going to go ahead and take this force and bring it over, try to bring it over into this. Hello! Look at this. I'm really not worried about this group here. Let's just go ahead and take him over. A move to win, right? So he tried to have a contain on me there, which was not a bad idea. But with that many units, and actually I'm kind of surprised he didn't do more damage there. But again, you know, my emphasis is on production and on, oh, you know, if I'm going to do that, I really need to move everybody up there. Production and, oh, look at that, game over. Yeah, I think, well, let's look at the time real quick. Oh, 10 minutes. Alrighty, let's jump into this cast. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Score screen. Alrighty, let's jump into this replay and see what was going on there. He did have a significant amount of time where he was AFK, so that's probably a lot having to do with this. And oh wow, he was a Silver League bronze player. Looks like he was in the top 50 of his division. So wow, take a look at that, and we can just check out the graphs real quick. Yeah, I definitely had an advantage on the army value, and economy-wise, I did have an advantage for most of the game, and my friend jumping on online right there. So let's check out this replay very quickly, since we've only been going for about I don't know, 12 minutes or so. Pop on the production tab and the nameplate. We can see MaGestic sitting here with his SCVs, and yeah, so as you can see, significant mineral collection disadvantage by not mining and not playing the game. So I think that did give me definitely an economic advantage at the beginning. So we'll see how much of an advantage that really makes in the end. I did really focus on economy and production, as you saw there, trying to ramp up on economy, and I think that really, you know, if that's your focus for one of the players, that's going to show, going to be a pretty big disadvantage for the other player. So since he's just kind of sitting there, we're just going to go back to myself. Now, the very beginning of the game is pretty much clockwork. So every start to at least the Terran build order should be pretty standard for you if you're playing Terran. And that also has an interesting aspect for those playing against Terrans, is that if you are, so wow, look, I'm ahead by 4 supply there. That's 3 supply there. That's pretty significant advantage. And the barracks being built pretty quickly. Oh, it looks like my wife is coming home, so let's just ramp up the speed. Go to 8x speed. Wow. Okay, so looking at the supply count, we are still, I am at a significant advantage here, and I think that really did play into how the game turned out. He went for a double barrack start, which is not bad, and he's got a pretty early gas. Ooh, 4 harvesters on gas. That's a slight misclick on his part, going for the tech lab and the reactor, so a pretty standard start for many Terrans is to have, and going for a factory. So we both had a pretty standard start. Now at this point I am significantly ahead in the tech. I've got a starport building right away, but ooh, look at that. See, he expanded pretty quickly. So actually, be interesting to see how close we were in production. So this barracks is basically equivalent to 2. Now of course at this point I have expanded and increased production, so we can count the production structures just to see how much I was staying in line with my ability to get income. So off of 2 bases I can support about 1,400 minerals. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, still behind there, but I think that pretty much ended what I got there. And there's my son. Hey, come over here, buddy. You wanna check out this game here that we're watching this replay? Oh, and that was the end. Hey Isaac, how are you doing? Are you happy? Do you like this little headset thing? What's this? Is this Starcraft? Uh-huh. No, you can't play. It's over right now. Okay, so that was a pretty good game. A nice little comeback for Bring Your Own Banshee, but of course my opponent was AFK for a little bit at the beginning. Before my son grabs my headset, we will call it a game, and this is GosuDad signing out. We'll talk to you guys later.